Alright, hello humans of the world, welcome to another Skywars video where, newsflash, I'll be playing Skywars. I recently on my friend's private survival sort of thingy, I maxed out my armor, so now I can finally rest until I realized, oh wait, I have to max out a sword. So you know, I'm having fun, okay, I'm enjoying myself. So this person, he stole my kill. I am out of here. Thank you. Today I'm going to be talking about PCs, and specifically a PC I built. Now, I used to have a very bad PC. Okay, I'm telling you, it was just terrible. Okay, it used to be very. I just walked into the void. I'm alive. Great. It was terrible. Okay, it had a Intel Xeon, which is like for workstations, but it's terrible. I keep saying it's terrible, but you just got to believe me. That's how bad it was. I have to repeat it so many times. That man has so much armor. I'm gonna probably die here. Please. Did I seriously? I won. Phenomenal. Now the PC also had a Nvidia 210 graphics card, which, I mean, it was made in 2012 and also discontinued in the same year. So, you know, they must have had a lot of faith in that product. But I used the PC predominantly in the first lockdown, and all I really needed was Google Chrome and something I could write on. And I mean, it worked. I think my dad pirated Word 2007 onto it. So every time I tried to open it, it was like, be careful, you might be installing a virus onto your computer, even though Microsoft made Word. But it worked, you know, it was fine. This person has so much more armor than me, I don't want to fight them. One issue with it, though, was I couldn't play any games on it, okay? No games were about to be played on that. It could barely run Minecraft at 60 FPS without any texture packs and all the particles turned down low. And it could barely run Terraria, and that's Terraria, that's 2D. It's such a, I don't know how, but the PC was that bad. Another issue with it as well was every time I turned it on, I thought a jet engine was just flying above my house. I thought a plane was about to crash into my house. It was that loud. It was like a bloody turbine inside my home. Please stop snowballing me. You've met your ultimate. You've met your unfortunate demise. Please stop. Stop. Stop right there, sir, you criminal scum. But yes, after the first lockdown, we moved into the second lockdown, and for Christmas, I was like, right, I'm gonna build a PC. I got my mum's confirmation. She was like, yeah, sure, whatever, it's gonna last you a while, and I know you're passionate about it. So this person's just god bridging whilst waiting for me. I feel like I'm being flexed on. And then I spent like months just developing PC part liquor. PC part picker. I just said PC part lick. I'm so good at commentating. PC part picker lists. I spent months doing that, just finding what's the best value for money, what's the best case, airflow, what should I compromise. I want to say it was agony, but I kind of enjoyed it. I want to say I actually enjoyed it. This person's not going to let me go past, I don't think. I go over here. Yes. No. You are gone, sir. Goodbye. That was actually pretty good block placement. So finally, after literal months of finding all the right parts, checking all their compatibility, I decided, right, I'm going to buy everything I need. And I thought, you know, after that, everything's going to go plain sailing. However, it did not go plain sailing. So I had to buy some of the stuff off, like, third-party websites where it took about, I think it was a solid month for stuff to arrive, which, you know, I'm patient, you know. Actually, that's a lie. I was not patient, but for that I was patient. I could wait. So I waited. I got like some of the stuff, and then I was like, right, I'm just gonna order the rest from Amazon. I don't care if I have to pay like £5 more. This person is so irritating. I just want to get to mid, and that kind of worked. I did go to mid. He did fulfill my wishes. Did this person, they tried to copy me and they just failed in every conceivable way. Please stop. Oh no. Leave me alone, sir. Fast forward about a month, and most of my stuff has arrived. Apparently the company that was selling the graphics card actually apparently they put on their website that they had it in stock, but they actually said they didn't have it in stock. And I was like, so why did you put on your website you had it in stock? And they're like, we forgot. But it's fine, they gave us a full refund. It was all okay. You just stole my chest. Where are you? He's gonna make that. But I'm gonna kill him. He had no... I was expecting for him to have more pearls. That was actually kind of a waste. Anyway, I got sent... as I said in a previous video, I got sent home because of COVID. And so at that point, I was like, you know what? I might as well build my PC. So, you know, I built my PC then. And all was well. I plugged into my monitor. And then I was like, it's not turning on. So, you know, naturally, I was quite worried. Turns out now the CPU that I had didn't have integrated graphics, and since I didn't have a graphics card yet, I couldn't. There was no video output. So you know that problem was solved, but you know it did kind of shake me a little bit when I first got it. Also, when I was actually installing the CPU, this actually really worried me. People said it was going to feel uneasy. I didn't know how uneasy it was meant to feel, but when I opened the latch, I don't think I opened it correctly. I just want to commentate, man. Listen, if I commentate, you leave me alone. We can all be friends here, okay? We can all be friends. Anyway, I didn't open the latch correctly when I placed the CPU in, so long story short, I heard a little bit of a crunch, and that worried me a lot. But you know, I thought, you know, people said it would be uneasy. They can't be lying to me, okay? Everyone's been through this experience, so I'm just gonna vibe with it. Anyway, this person, I'm gonna kill you so I can carry on talking about this in the next round, and all will be well. So naturally, when I turned on the PC and there was no display, I thought back to the CPU incident, and I was very scared because A, the CPU cost £180, and B, it was out of stock everywhere. Okay, it was, I think I got the AMD Ryzen 5 3600, and that is a very popular CPU, and it was out of stock everywhere. I think the price now is £200. So yeah, it's quite in high demand, which means it got out of stock very quickly. I actually remember like refreshing the page until that CPU came back into stock because I was waiting so long for it. It was an agonizing experience. Anyway, I noticed when I turned it on, there was some white LEDs blinking, and I thought maybe, you know, these might mean something. So I Googled it. Apparently it was some like easy debug lights or whatever, and there was a manual that was meant to come with your motherboard. And the one for the CPU was blinking, which means that something was wrong with the CPU. So this did not help. Okay, I got even more just the anxiety. I just couldn't bear it. I then noticed that my motherboard had a flash BIOS button. I didn't really know what this meant at the time, but you know, I heard that apparently some motherboards, they're not compatible with all hold on, let me just kill people here. I don't really know what happened, but I won, I think. Yeah, some CPUs weren't compatible, but if you could flash BIOS update, you can make it compatible. And so, you know what, I was like, you know what, why not, I might as well press this button. So I pressed it, and instead of the CPU light blinking, it was the CPU, then the RAM, and then the boot light. And I was like, okay, have I just made it worse? Because now 3 things aren't working. And that was the point where I just didn't touch the PC for a whole week. Because I hadn't got the graphics card yet, and I just didn't want to mess up anything even more. Now this person, they really need to die so I can get on to the next round, because I have things I need to be doing. So I'm just gonna go in. Please leave me alone, sir. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Yes, cross this bridge. I thought I could hit him with the bow, but apparently not. Alright, we're gonna hit him with the instant damage and the weakness. I think that's the play here, okay? That's what we're gonna be doing. Prop 4 though. Alright, well. Here we go. It worked. We dropped his health quite a lot. That actually worked. A good fight. Now fast forward about a week, I'd been looking on the Amazon warehouse for quite some time now. Now the Amazon warehouse is essentially where all the Amazon products that had been sent back because they'd been damaged during shipping, or if the buyer just didn't like it anymore, they could send it back, or if the item was just faulty, they could send it back. Now, I'd been looking there for quite some time for graphics cards because I knew that was the only way I was going to get it during a pandemic. Wow, this person just comboed me so far over here. That was scary. I don't want to mess with you. You can live. These items get sold at discounted prices. Wow, I do sound like I'm working for Amazon when I talk about this. I promise I'm not. It's just such a handy tool. Yeah, these items get sold at discounted prices depending on the quality of the item that gets sent back. I don't know. Now, the ratings go as used acceptable, used good, used very good, and used like new. Now, you want to aim for used... Wow, that man, he just didn't want to die. Can I hit you, sir? Can I please? I really hate the no-hit glitch. It's just irritating. So yes, you want to aim for used like new or used very good, because that means that the item just wasn't... Because used good and used acceptable just means they didn't care when they were delivering it. The package, the driver just crashed his car when he was trying to deliver it. It's just not something you want to aim for. This person's gonna kill me now, aren't they? I need to focus someone and stick with them. Where's this guy? I wanna find where this guy that I got down to 0 health. Why can't I move? So yes, you want to aim for use very good and use like new. Now, I'd been looking for graphics cards for quite some time, and I remember I missed out on a couple of good deals. But you know what? I was willing to wait. Anyway, the exact graphics card I wanted, the 1660 Super, came up in the Amazon warehouse one night when I was watching a film with my mum. And you know, why is this man begging in chat? Can I please finish my commentary and then I'll get on to killing you? You already know I bought it instantly. The graphics card arrived a few days later. I plugged it in, and the moment of truth when I plugged it all in, the PC worked. I was thrilled, okay? It was just such a long time, and I'd wanted a PC for about 3 years. Till that moment, I really wanted it, and I was so happy. It is your time to die. Get over here. I want to go do my history work. I'm overdue on 2 assignments, okay? I'm not coping well with this whole lockdown. Anyway, that was another Skywars video. I'm going to be doing my challenge video on the weekend, as I said, and you guys better get ready for it, because I put so much effort into these challenge videos because I know I have the time to. But, you know, you guys just got to wait for it. I promise it's going to be good. And yeah, I really need to go do my history now because I am overdue. I just need to get it done. And then I'm probably going to sleep because, you know, my sleep schedule is not where it's at. Okay. Anyway, goodbye.